baseball on tap from Fenway Park in Boston. It's the Tigers and the Red Sox, and it's coming up next. From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Central leading Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's focus first on the two starters that get the ball here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. Anthony goes. He'll step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
For the Tigers, center fielder number 12.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in Game number 2.
The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Boy, that's an ideal start to the afternoon right here. If nothing else, you want to let this pitcher know that you mean business. And I think this is going to get his attention right away as he kicks things off with 2 bases.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees, and you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pause, now the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
2-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The next pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Fouled straight back. Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
2-2 pitch on the way. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put 2 men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
3-2, here it is. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Victor Martinez will stand in for the first time, currently 3rd in the league in RBIs. First pitch coming. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a hard liner towards short. And that's in there. Base hit. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and you know, after a tough loss in game 1 of this series, that's a nice job here to pick up a first inning RBI. That gets his guys out in front right from the start, maybe turning things around.
Ian Kinsler will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. First pitch on the way. Now both runners on the move. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
And this early hot water he's in on the mound right there just went from hot to burning hot. A second run is in to score on the double. That makes it 2-0 here in the first. And with 2 more men in scoring position now, this has the possibility of really going south in a hurry.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting.
Get this strike out, man!
Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Ready now on 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Don't get that data.
2-1 now to Cespedes. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. A throw to the plate, and they will get the runner at the plate as he's tagged out.
Yeah, and I think, with one away here, you're taught that this is the right idea. Even if you get tagged out, you have first and third with 2 away. If you stay, you have second and third with 2 away. So there's not much of a difference. So you might as well try to score anyway. No dice here, though.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this one at 248. 6 home runs and 32 driven in.
Let's play smart out there.
Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. Here's the 1-1. Line foul off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. A big pitch here, 1-2. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Let's go, Sox!
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Detroit is out in front, 2-0. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this. Shane Green will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. Mookie Betts will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Red Sox, center fielder, Mookie
Ahoy!
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around, though.
Taking on 2 straight to start the afternoon. 0-2 now.
Yeah, quick hole here right off the bat, and that's not how you want to start when you're already chasing a couple runs.
Come on, make him earn it.
Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulder.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. That average at 291 to start the day. A dozen home runs, and he's driven in 45. The 1-0 home. 2-0 now. On the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here comes the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. David Ortiz will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He waits, now the pitch. Fouled back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Now the 1-2 home to Ortiz. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, here's another look at this on Show Track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
Here comes a 2-2. And a good battle brewing as Ortiz lays off. It's full 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Full count pitch on its way. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Well, if there's ever been a blueprint for first-inning trouble, it's allowing back-to-back walks. He's going to need to really bear down and solve these control problems, or this thing could go south in a hurry.
Hanley Ramirez will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Now here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
With the way this guy's struggling to throw strikes, I think I'd let him throw me one here.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a base hit. In quickly with it is Cespedes, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
Well, it's just a lack of control that continues to bite him right here. He walks back-to-back guys, then he serves up the base hit. And now he's left staring at a bases-loaded situation. And though I'm not sure he can put the ball anywhere close to where he wants to right now.
Pablo Sandoval will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
First pitch coming. And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
He's ready now. The pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Here at the plate, you just need to be thinking base hit here. A grand slam, that'd be sweet, but a single should be enough to tie up this game.
Let's go, let's go.
He's set. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Where are you going here?
I'm throwing that same pitch again. Make him prove that his plate discipline is such that he can lay off it twice in a row.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Yeah.
Here's the full count offer. And this is hit well towards the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Doesn't look like there's going to be much of a letdown from yesterday's ball. They knocked the ball all over the yard in that one, and they're off and running again with an early RBI single.
Alan Craig will get his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games and counting coming in. First pitch to him. Fouled back. From the stretch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
At the plate, the worst case scenario, you've got to be thinking sac fly. A grand slam sure would be nice, but you've got to make sure you at least get that tying run home.
The 1-1. Late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 with one away. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here, he knows all he needs is a ground ball to tie this thing up. So that's all he's really shooting for, and he gets it done.
Rusney Castillo will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
He's ready. Now the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
And a great job right there with runners in scoring position. They decide to pitch to him with the base open, and he makes them pay, driving in 2 on the ground rule double.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. Way outside. 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Now the 1-2. Hard hit towards center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Nick Castellanos will come forward now to start the second in what's been an offensive showcase so far.
Yeah, and you'd think you'd be happy with putting up 2 runs in the top of the first. Well, think again. You're already finding yourselves being thumped in this one.
Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. One on the way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
The 2-2 coming. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Ramirez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Brian Holiday will get his first opportunity now. First offering on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Playing 11.
1-1 pitch on the way. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
Here it comes, 2-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Anthony Gose will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the pitch. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2.
Yeah, that's a different pitch here, but also on the outside corner. Also taken for a strike. So he's got him in a quick 0-2 hole now.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, still down by a count of 4-2. Christian Vasquez will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Pitch on the way. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. One, two. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now here it comes. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You know, take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Yeah, you know, he's got 2 bases in the bag, but he wants 3. And he ain't going to get it as a good throw is going to take care of him trying to stretch that double into a triple.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Let's go, Red Sox.
The pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Now the pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
The 1-2. Had to protect on 1-2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Jose Iglesias will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck. Now the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Oh, man, are you crazy?
The 1-0.
Swing and a miss.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Peanuts here.
The 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, jeez.
A 2-1 offering. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Here he comes, 3-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. One away here to begin the third.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Miguel Cabrera will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Now the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Woo! 1-0 on the way. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Now the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And after giving up those 2 first inning runs, he's really been able to settle down, and now that's 6 in a row he's retired.
And with 2 gone now, it'll be up to Victor Martinez here. First pitch coming. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Craig will be in time, and the inning is over. David Ortiz will get his cuts leading off. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Sox 4 and the Tigers 2. And there now is David Ortiz. As promised, he'll start things out here in the home third. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here it comes. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Therefore, it is Cabrera, one away.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Hanley Ramirez will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. One out, nobody on. Now the 3-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Goes back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch now. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
And another hard-hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Alan Craig will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. He's set, now the pitch. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. Red Sox lead one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ian Kinsler will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First pitch coming. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Betts is under it to put it away, and it's a quick one pitch out to begin the fourth.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Martinez.
J.D. Martinez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And here's the first pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox 4 and the Tigers 2. Rusney Castillo will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Right fielder, Rusney Castillo.
First pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
1 gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. First offering on the way. Ball 1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
This is foul right side. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
This is where having a good changeup can save some wear and tear on your arm. It takes him just 4 pitches to get the first 2 outs here.
Christian Vasquez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first offering. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Nick Castellanos will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Nick Castellanos.
First pitch coming. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hound. But this will get foul for strike 2. And the pitch. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Yeah, this was right to the catcher's glove. I mean, he hardly moved, but he was just set up a little too far off the plate to get the call.
Now here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
In now, Brian Holiday. Swinging a liner back through the box. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, and you know, after that first inning, we figured we might have a slugfest on our hands. But it's been all zeros for both teams since then. So maybe this base hit can start to reverse that trend.
Into the box now, Anthony goes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-1. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
Miguel Cabrera. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here's a 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2. Mookie Betts will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Now he ran this one right in on the thumbs. A great location, and it results in an easy pop-up.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia, number 13 for him on the year, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Joaquin Soria is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Comes the DH now, David Ortiz, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Now here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
The 1-1 home. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Here he comes on 3-1. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The 3-2 pitch, and he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The next 3-2. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up the throw. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
The 2-0 on the way. Ortiz on the move. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate. And this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Runners are at second and third here with only 1 away. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Alan Craig will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Now the relay home. And the 2nd run will score as they stretch things even further now 7-2.
He continues to be a big part of their attack. 2 more RBIs on the play. That gets him 3 for the ball game. They push that lead out a little wider.
Tom Gorzelani is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Rusney Castillo will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
First pitch coming. Fouled back. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. He's set, now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A big pitch here, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, let's take a look at the sequence here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches, they're all going to be down in the zone. So now you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else around the knees. Boom. That's when they change the sight level and get that last pitch by him at the letters.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
Get a hold of that one.
Here's the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Out in front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Now the 2-2 pitch. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And that'll be off the green monster in left. And they'll add another to the total. It's 8-2 now.
And maybe this is one of the few drawbacks as a hitter of having that 37-foot wall out there in left. Any other park in the big leagues, this is a double. Here, it's fielded quickly out in left, and they hold him to just a loud single.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second.
That's a good approach right there with 2 away. He's just going to shorten up the stroke and take it right back up the middle. That'll be good enough to get the job done and pick up the 2-out RBI.
Here's Mookie Betts. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 10 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Obviously, this is one of the benefits of having a guy like this in the leadoff spot. He's still going to get his chances with runners on base, and he comes through here with a long home run.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. Holiday is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox lead it 12-2. Victor Martinez will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th.
Designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
First pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Now the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall.
Yep, there's a nice line drive and another one of those big dents in that 37-foot wall out there and left. Boy, he's played here long enough to know not to try for 2 on that one, so he's going to hold on at first with a loud, long single.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
1-0 on the way. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. One offering on its way to Kinsler. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. There to take it is Castillo when he makes the play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
The 1-2 with one away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Here's the 2-2 home. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Full count offering on its way. On the ground down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there.
Yeah, well, we could hear that one from up here. I'll give him a second. He should be all right.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And that'll be off the green monster in left. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
And standing on second, he's got to be surprised that this thing didn't get out of here. You'll watch here. This thing hits up near the very top of the wall. Just a foot or two higher, and he's circling the bases right now.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Here's the 1-0. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And he will score as well as they creep just a bit closer. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Well, he'd been able to get that pitch by him earlier in the game. Not this time. He's all over it here, and he's going to bring home a couple on the 2-run double.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Nick Castellanos now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
He's set, now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there. So this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Get out here.
Here comes the 2-0. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Ramirez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting, catcher, Brian Holiday.
Brian Holiday will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Right here.
Now here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. The next pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
I think here they'd be happy to get 6 strong out of him and call it an afternoon.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Ready on 2-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And the runner will score from second.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Standing in now, Anthony goes. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. From the stretch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
Get the bat out.
Pause. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there.
Stop him right here.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Two. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And a relay home. And the runner is in from second.
A really good at-bat here as we watch it again. Look, he finds his pitch, drives it right back up the middle, and with 2 away, that runner doesn't have to hold up and make sure it drops. He's moving on contact, and he's going to wind up scoring easily.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a change. That's going to be all for Wade Miley. He'll work just 5 2/3, but does leave with the lead. Anthony Varvaro will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Anthony Varvaro.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. From the belt, the pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
And even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Here comes the 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Ready with another 2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
3-2, here it comes. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Red Sox 12 and the Tigers 6. Al Albuquerque will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. David Ortiz will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Look at the stop. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Come on, Hanley. Let's go now. Let's go, Hanley.
Here's the 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes a 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Pablo Sandoval will step in, and we'll see if they decide to pitch to him this time around. First pitch coming. This ball's grounded foul.
Ball.
'And the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One pitch on the way. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
The The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. There to get it is Kinsler. And a high throw as Cabrera's got no shot at it. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
Alan Craig will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
And here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
Now the 1-0 pitch. This is toward the hole, and it's going to get into right field. A 2-out hit. Throw comes in from Martinez, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. He's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Rusney Castillo will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball's too high here, 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Get the bases!
Here's the 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They lead it, though, by a count of 12-6. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Miguel Cabrera will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
First baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And now a pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Are you kidding me up? Let's go.
1-1 on the way. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Here he comes on 2-1. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 2-2 pitch on the way. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Yeah, you know, sometimes as a hitter, when you get into that cycle of fouling off pitch after pitch and trying to protect, you just feel like you have to swing at everything you see. And here, he knows that out on the mound, so he just keeps going farther and farther away from the strike zone until he finally gets a swing and miss.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
And there's an awful lot of room out there in right center. So even though this ball's hit pretty well, had a little too much loft to it, so winds up a fairly routine fly ball.
Ian Kinsler will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering on the way. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Deficit holds steady at 12-6. Xander Bogaerts will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. First pitch to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Count, the pitch. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. Here it comes, 2-1. Hit hard to short. 1 away.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
In now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
(3-1) on the way. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
1 out, nobody on. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat, 3-0, to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
Mookie Betts will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it, though, by a count of 12-6. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Now the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here he comes on 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. J.D. Martinez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Ramirez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Nick Castellanos will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here we go.
Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. One, two. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
The 2-2. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to Craig will be in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Deficit holds steady at 12-6. Dustin Pedroia will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. He'll try again. 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
This guy's a grinder up there. You know he'll give you a tough at-bat.
The 2-2 coming. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
The 3-2 now to Pedroia. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that first base coach along with it. Full count pitch on its way. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Yeah. They went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping the hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
David Ortiz will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. First pitch on the way. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Goes. It's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
I think he's got the right idea here because that big left field wall here is certainly within his range, but he just got under this one just a little bit, and he didn't have the power to get it to the wall.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Up top, it's 2-0. Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. This is hit sharply out to left field, and he's got his third hit of the afternoon. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Alex Wilson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Pablo Sandoval will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. He's ready, now the pitch. Fouled back. Another 0-2 coming. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit.
And these guys just don't seem to want to let up out there. And who can blame them? That's now 13 runs they've put up here so far. And that's going to make for some pretty happy folks in that clubhouse when this one's all over.
Alan Craig will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Come on!
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. Ninth inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 13-6. Brian Holiday will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
First pitch coming. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes a 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Into the box now, Anthony goes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
The 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 with 1 away. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I would think he was due just to pitch an inning or so, but he's pitching pretty darn well, so why not stretch him out a bit? It's been working so far.
Jose Iglesias will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
2 out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can tell now in his 4th inning of work out of the bullpen, he's looking a little gassed.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Grounded, foul. Here now the 2-2. Out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch.